Welcome to Silicon Valley Asian Business Talk.
Dr. Gong, welcome to our interview program. And I am Roger Chen, a professor from University of San Francisco, representing Center for Business Studies and Innovation at the University of San Francisco. And why don't you give us a brief introduction about yourself?
Thank you, Roger. It's really my pleasure to join you for the Silicon Valley Asian Business Network talk. I earned my Doctor of Science, actually, in computer science from Washington University in St. Louis. Through the decades of tech innovation career, I have been a principal investigator for many DARPA research projects. And then I have also been serving adjunct faculty position at some of the universities. And then, of course, since 2001, I have co-created 5 startups to date, with 4 of them with successful exits, and 1 of them is still in active development. One of my most proud startup is Palo Alto Networks. My latest one, Metafoodx, is solving the sustainability challenges for the food service and healthy living for company, for our mission. We are determined to basically use AI for food and health sustainability. It's a big problem. It will take us a long time. And then what we actually do is to start by sustaining the food operators' profitability. That we are using AI-based consumption tracking, and that collect the accurate, useful data. And then we use that data to drive their production management service. So in the end, we are helping them to prevent food waste by avoiding overproduction of food. That is a big challenge for those operators. And then for our customer, what we really are bringing them is an unprecedented cost of savings. In parallel to startup venture and angel investment, I am the active chair for HYSTA. Now, HYSTA is a nonprofit organization helping to elevate the leadership and the entrepreneurship capabilities for Chinese Americans.
Discussion topic: advice for young entrepreneurs.
A lot of young people, especially Silicon Valley, San Francisco area, want to pursue entrepreneurship. Do you have any advice to these young people who are interested or pursuing or thinking about pursuing the new venture, and especially, let's say, they're separate, these two parts. One is for the younger future entrepreneurs. The second is for the Asian, the young entrepreneurs with the Asian background. So these are the two. Do you have any kind of advices? Because we are in university, we tend to share those things with the students for sure.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's great that the student now have the aspiration, right? Want to do. I mean, that is the very beginning of the innovation, right? I think if it's any, in addition to what we discussed, any additional thoughts, advice, I think for them is, again, think about the customer problem they're going to solve. Start with that, not a technical idea. And that's the first one. And then the second one probably is to ask what they don't have. To make it a successful startup, what else do they need? I think not many of them think about that question from that angle. They start with what they have, and then they start trying to sell people the idea. They get excited because that speaks to self-awareness and the team. Because for that startup, it takes a lot more, right, than ideas. I know some of the VC people summarize nowadays the VC's attitude, and I in some ways I agree with them in the sense they say, okay, ideas are cheap.
I heard
And
that yes, as well.
yeah, in a way, I think it's also always supply demand issue. So many people want to do something, so there are plenty of ideas. If you have one idea, you probably find, if you look broad enough, you probably find 10 other people have similar
Similar
ideas.
ideas.
So it's all about then, what, so what, right? I mean, who's probably going to solve how you carried it out. So that's why it behooves them to think about, you need to have the self-awareness, what it takes to actually build a solution, solve someone's real problem. And and then what do you have? What else do you need? Right? Beyond ideas. So I think it's very important. It will be good to serve them well if they start thinking about that early.
Thank you for watching.